What's up, guys? This is another watched and added video. These are all the movies that I got out of that same mystery box as the last one that I have watched and either decided to add or not add to my collection. Uh, this one is Bolt with John Travolta and Miley Cyrus. I will be adding this to my collection. I'm not a big cartoon guy, but since they're free, well, not free, but really cheap in the mystery box. Uh, they're worth keeping for the price you pay for them. This movie was okay. It wasn't the greatest animated movie ever. John Travolta did okay. I like his voice acting. I liked him in Look Who's Talking, and Look Who's Talking Too is the voice of that was Bruce Willis. Oops, that's my bad. But in this movie, he actually I don't even know what the actor's name is who does this. It's not a big name celebrity or anything. He was the best character in this movie, in my opinion. But otherwise, just an average movie. But this will be added to my collection. Then I have Foul Play with Goldie Hawn and Chevy Chase. This one again was only average. It wasn't anything to write home about. I'm not a big Chevy Chase fan, nor am I a big Goldie Hawn fan. It was just one of those movies that I'd never seen before that came in the box that was in really good condition, so gave it a watch. It was cool to see Burgess Meredith in here. It's the only other movie besides Rocky that I've really seen him in. So that was kind of cool. What was it? There was Dudley Moore is also in this movie. And his part was probably the best part in this movie, in my opinion. It was that scene that him and Goldie Hawn had was probably the best scene in the entire movie. But otherwise, the rest of it was kind of forgettable. I wouldn't rush out to get it if you haven't seen it. I'd wait to see if it was on a streaming service or something. Then we have B Movie, which I will also add to my collection, along with the previous two. I am, obviously not a cartoon fan. I'm really not a Jerry Seinfeld fan. But believe it or not, I actually enjoyed this movie. Jerry Seinfeld did very well in this movie. And the movie was very well written. Great story. I might actually even consider watching this movie again myself. That's how good it was. So if you haven't seen this one, which most people have, I'm sure, since it's older. But I know there's a lady who collects nothing but B movies. I forgot how many she had, but like her whole collection was nothing but B movies. But yeah, definitely worth a watch if you haven't seen it before. Then we have another one I will add to my collection, Turner and Hooch. I watched this when I was a kid and hated it. And now as, I've grown older, it is a kiddie movie, but I actually enjoyed this movie. I guess you have a better respect for certain actors when you get older. Tom Hanks, Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, Michael Douglas, all actors I really wasn't interested in when I was a kid. And then as you get older, you kind of go back, and at least I'm trying to go back and watch some of their movies. And I'm actually turning out to enjoy quite a few of them, this being one of them. I'd like to try to find a copy of Money Pit, as I do remember liking that as a kid. But I haven't been able to find a disc that was in good condition that didn't cost a fortune. But this is definitely a funny watch. If you haven't seen it, or this would be a good one for the kids to watch. So definitely worth checking out, and I will be adding it to my collection. Then we have one that there is no way I will add this to my collection. This is going to be traded in and sold. No way. I hate musicals, and I hate Disney musicals, I guess, even more. This was painful to watch. This was, like I said, I hate musicals, and Vanessa Hudgens did okay, I guess, but everyone else was just like, ooh. And I guess, why would you? Zac Efron didn't even do his own singing in this movie. It was voiced over for him. So why would you even cast him in this movie in a musical if he couldn't sing anyway? But yeah, this movie was awful. Oh my god. I just decided to sit down and watch it because it was a movie I hadn't seen and it was in the box. And this is no way. No way. Well, I'm trading this in, so I wish I could trade it in right now, but the stores are closed. It is awful. But yeah, and that's it for what I've watched and added for today, and not added.